Welcome back to the channel, coins lovers and treasure hunters. You are passionate about rare coins and hidden treasures in your pocket change. Then get ready for an exciting journey into the world of the most valuable top 5 Monticello Jefferson nickel 5-cent rare coins that are creating serious action in today's market. The Jefferson nickel series, first introduced in 1938, has become one of the most collected and admired coins in American numismatic history. While many people overlook 5-cent coins as ordinary, true collectors know that certain dates and varieties can be worth hundreds, even thousands of dollars in strong auction results. In today's thriving collector market, these rare Jefferson nickels are in highly active demand, drawing attention from investors, hobbyists, and serious numismatists who recognize both their history and their profit potential. First up, the 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark is one of those hidden treasures that continues to excite collectors and investors alike in today's strong rare coin market. This 5-cent piece has captured serious attention for its historical charm, collectible strength, and growing dollar value. When we talk about coins that started as everyday pocket change and are now climbing steadily in the auction world, this nickel stands proudly in that conversation. Collectors are actively searching for well-preserved examples, especially those in very fine condition and above, making it a coin that carries remarkable energy and demand in the marketplace. To truly appreciate this coin, we must step back into the early 1950s when the United States was in a period of post-war growth and transformation. The Jefferson nickel series, first introduced in 1938, replaced the Buffalo nickel and featured the distinguished portrait of Thomas Jefferson. Designed by Felix Schlag, the obverse presents Jefferson's strong profile, while the reverse honors his historic Virginia home, Monticello. The 1953 issue without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, as Philadelphia coins during that era traditionally carried no mint mark. As part of the long-running Jefferson nickel series, this piece represents both continuity in American coinage and the economic optimism of the 1950s. The design itself is timeless and bold. The obverse carries the refined bust of Jefferson with the inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the year 1953 placed gracefully along the rim. The absence of a mint mark beneath Monticello confirms its Philadelphia origin. On the reverse, Monticello is centered with sharp architectural detail when preserved in very fine condition. The steps leading to the building, the columns, and the dome are all defining elements collectors closely evaluate. In higher grades, these details become even more striking, and when the Monticello steps are well defined, the coin's desirability grows even stronger in auction settings. What makes the 1953 no-mint mark nickel particularly exciting today is its condition sensitivity and collector demand. While millions were originally minted, survival in solid very fine or higher grades with strong eye appeal is what drives premium value. Coins that maintain even wear, clear lettering, and detailed Monticello features are highly attractive to serious collectors building complete Jefferson nickel sets. In addition, examples with exceptional surface quality or full steps designation in uncirculated grades can command significant premiums, pushing interest far beyond face value and into the $500 or even $7,000s. The rarity factor is not just about mintage numbers but about quality preservation. Over decades of circulation, many coins from the early 1950s experienced heavy wear. This means that appealing very fine specimens with strong detail represent a narrowing supply relative to collector interest. As more collectors recognize the long-term strength of the Jefferson series, demand continues to expand. The 1953 issue plays a key role in mid-century date runs, and set builders actively compete for problem-free examples. This healthy competition in auctions strengthens prices and solidifies the coin's reputation as a valuable collectible. In the current auction market, values for a 1953 Philadelphia Jefferson nickel in very fine condition can reach impressive levels depending on eye appeal and overall preservation. While standard circulated examples trade for modest premiums above face value, standout very fine to extremely fine pieces with brilliant surfaces and clean fields can climb into strong double-digit and even triple-digit territory. When we move into mint state grades, especially those with full steps on Monticello, auction prices can accelerate dramatically into the hundreds and, in exceptional certified examples, even into the thousands of dollars. This upward momentum reflects solid collector confidence and long-term appreciation potential. Another powerful factor influencing value is professional grading. Coins authenticated and graded by reputable services gain increased trust among buyers and sellers. A certified 1953 no-mint mark nickel in very fine condition benefits from a confirmed grade and preserved integrity, helping it stand out in competitive sales environments. Auction houses consistently highlight well-graded Jefferson nickels because collectors appreciate transparency and quality assurance. This professional validation contributes directly to higher realized prices in the market. The popularity of Jefferson nickels as a series also enhances demand. Many collectors enjoy assembling complete date and mint mark sets, and the early 1950s issues are essential components of that goal. Because the 1953 Philadelphia coin has no mint mark, it becomes a foundational piece in any collection. As younger collectors enter the hobby and online auctions broaden global participation, demand for mid-century American coins continues to expand. This growing audience supports sustained interest and steady price performance for desirable dates like 1953. For collectors and investors, this coin offers exciting opportunities. Searching bankrolls, inherited collections, or dealer inventories can sometimes reveal attractive examples waiting to be recognized. Paying close attention to detail, including strong lettering and clear Monticello architecture, can help identify higher-grade pieces. Storing coins properly in protective holders preserves their value for the future. Many experienced collectors also recommend certification for standout examples, as graded coins often achieve stronger bidding activity in public auctions. In conclusion, the 1953 Monticello Jefferson nickel without a mint mark stands as a shining example of how everyday coinage can transform into a valuable and highly demanded collectible rooted in American history. Featuring a timeless design and supported by steady collector enthusiasm, this 5-cent coin continues to gain recognition in today's active auction market. From very fine specimens that attract strong attention to mint-state examples reaching impressive dollar amounts, this nickel proves that even small denominations can hold powerful investment and historical value for collectors seeking growth, heritage, and solid market demand. The 1953 Philadelphia Jefferson nickel remains a confident and exciting choice. Next up, the fascinating 1968 S mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel, a 5-cent coin that many people overlook but serious collectors recognize as a highly desirable piece in today's action market. This coin may look simple at first glance, but in very good condition it carries impressive demand and solid dollar value across auctions and collector platforms. Interest in this coin continues to rise, making it one of the most talked about Jefferson nickels from the late 1960s. The 1968 S Jefferson nickel is not just small change, it represents history, craftsmanship, and strong collector appeal in today's competitive rare coin market. To truly appreciate this coin, we need to understand its historical background. The Jefferson nickel series first began in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it has featured the portrait of Thomas Jefferson ever since. By 1968, the United States Mint had restarted using mint marks after a brief pause during the mid-1960s coin shortage. The S mint mark on the 1968 Jefferson nickel indicates that it was struck at the San Francisco Mint. This was an important year because San Francisco transitioned into striking primarily proof and special quality coins, marking 1968 as a significant turning point in modern U.S. coinage production. The 1968 S issue stands proudly as part of that transition era, adding historical importance that boosts its collectible status today. The design itself carries lasting American symbolism. The obverse of the coin features the timeless portrait of President Thomas Jefferson, originally designed by Felix Schlag. The reverse showcases Jefferson's famous Virginia home, Monticello, rendered with remarkable detail for such a small denomination coin. On the 1968 S nickel, the mint mark S appears to the right of Jefferson's portrait. That single small letter is what separates this coin from millions of others, and it is precisely this distinction that drives excitement in the marketplace. Collectors carefully inspect the sharpness of the Monticello steps, the clarity of the lettering, and the strength of the strike when evaluating these pieces. One of the unique features that makes the 1968 S Jefferson nickel so attractive to collectors is its connection to proof coin production. Many 1968 S nickels were struck as proof coins with mirror-like surfaces and exceptional detail. These coins were made specifically for collectors, not for regular circulation. Because of this, examples that survive in very good condition with clean surfaces, strong luster, and minimal marks attract significant attention. Even circulation strikes with strong detail and minimal wear can carry impressive premiums, especially when graded favorably. The presence of full steps on Monticello is particularly prized and can elevate a coin's desirability dramatically in auctions. When discussing rarity and collector demand, the 1968 S Jefferson nickel shows impressive strength. While millions were minted, the number of high-quality surviving examples that maintain sharp details and eye appeal is much smaller. Collectors today are actively seeking coins from transitional years like 1968, especially those from the San Francisco Mint. As the Jefferson nickel series gains more appreciation among modern collectors, demand continues to grow. In very good condition, these coins are already highly collectible, and in higher grades or proof states, they are strongly pursued by registry set builders who compete for the finest examples. Condition plays a major role in value. A 1968 Jefferson nickel in very good condition maintains recognizable detail in Jefferson's hair, the Monticello building, and the major inscriptions. If the coin also retains original luster or proof-like surfaces, its appeal increases significantly. Graded coins certified by professional grading services can command even greater attention, as collectors trust verified authenticity and condition. Coins with sharp strikes and clean surfaces stand out in the marketplace and often sell quickly when offered at auction or through coin dealers. Now let's talk about market value. In today's rare coin market, a 1968 Jefferson nickel can range from solid double-digit prices in circulated but appealing condition to hundreds of dollars in high-grade certified examples. Proof versions in pristine condition, particularly those graded at the top of the scale, can reach into the $400 and even $9,000s depending on quality and demand at the time of sale. Auction records consistently show enthusiastic bidding when exceptional pieces appear. The steady interest in modern certified coins has further strengthened price performance, making this coin a strong performer in the 5-cent category. The action market for modern collectible coins continues to expand, especially online where bidding wars can drive prices higher. The 1968 Jefferson nickel benefits from this environment because collectors are actively building complete Jefferson nickel sets and specifically targeting San Francisco issues. As more people enter the hobby and realize the importance of mint marks and condition, coins like this gain additional visibility. Its affordability compared to older rare coins makes it accessible, while still offering impressive upside in higher grades. For collectors, finding a strong example requires careful attention. Always examine the coin under good lighting and magnification. Look for a crisp mint mark, strong detail in the Monticello steps, and clean surfaces free from heavy scratches. If you believe you have an exceptional example, consider professional grading, as certified coins often command stronger prices in the marketplace. Storing the coin properly in protective holders will preserve its condition and long-term value. Patience is key, as top-quality coins tend to appreciate steadily over time. In conclusion, the 1968 mint mark Monticello Jefferson nickel stands as a powerful reminder that even a 5-cent coin can carry remarkable historical significance and market strength. With its San Francisco mint mark, transitional era importance, strong collector demand, and auction potential reaching from solid dollar values into the hundreds and thousands for top examples, this coin continues to shine in today's rare coin market. For collectors who appreciate detail, history, and strong demand, the 1968 Jefferson nickel represents opportunity and excitement. It proves that true value is not always about size or denomination, but about condition, rarity, and the growing passion of collectors around the world. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5-cent 1985 with the P mint mark in very nice condition, a coin that is gaining powerful attention in today's auction market and creating serious buzz among collectors. The 1985 P Jefferson nickel may look simple at first glance, but in high-grade condition it has become a standout piece that collectors eagerly search for, and in the right state of preservation this coin can command impressive dollar values that range from hundreds to even thousands. In today's video, we are diving deep into its history, its unique features, why condition makes all the difference, and how this seemingly ordinary coin is becoming a highly demanded collectible in the numismatic world. To truly understand the value of the 1985 P Jefferson nickel, we must first travel back to the origins of the Jefferson nickel series. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel and honoring America's third president, Thomas Jefferson. Designed by Felix Schlag, the coin features Jefferson's dignified portrait on the obverse and his historic Virginia home, Monticello, on the reverse. By 1985, this iconic design had already been in circulation for nearly 5 decades, building a strong legacy among collectors. The 1985 issue represents a classic example of this beloved American coinage design, produced during a time when the United States Mint was refining striking quality and consistency, especially at the Philadelphia Mint, indicated by the P mint mark. The P mint mark itself carries historical significance. Prior to 1980, the Philadelphia Mint did not regularly place a mint mark on nickels, making post-1980 coins with the P an identifiable product of the historic United States Mint facility in Philadelphia in 1985. The Philadelphia Mint produced hundreds of millions of Jefferson nickels, but what makes certain examples stand out today is not just mintage numbers, but the extraordinary quality and preservation found in high-grade specimens. Coins that remain in very nice, near-flawless condition showcase sharp details, full steps on Monticello, brilliant luster, and minimal contact marks, making them far more desirable than the average circulated nickel. One of the most exciting features of the 1985P Jefferson nickel is the potential for full steps detail on the steps of Monticello. Collectors place strong premiums on coins where the staircase lines on Monticello's base are completely visible and sharply struck. Achieving this level of detail in 1985 production was not always easy, which means examples displaying crisp architectural lines become standout pieces in certified high grades. The coin's copper-nickel composition also contributes to its brilliant silvery shine when preserved carefully, making top-condition examples visually stunning and highly sought after at auction events. Rarity in modern coins often depends more on grade than on total mintage, and that is exactly where the 1985P Jefferson nickel shines. While millions were made, only a tiny fraction survive in pristine mint state grades such as MS66, MS67, or higher, especially with full steps designation. In these elite grades, population numbers drop dramatically, turning what was once everyday pocket change into a competitive collector's prize. Professional grading services have certified relatively limited numbers of top-tier examples, and as demand continues to grow for high-quality modern coins, these superior specimens are increasingly seen as premium investments within the hobby. Condition plays a powerful role in collector demand. A circulated 1985P nickel may only carry face value, but a sharply struck, brilliantly preserved example stored properly since the 1980s can command prices in the hundreds of dollars. When graded at the highest levels with exceptional eye appeal and full steps detail, auction records have demonstrated that values can climb into the thousands. This dramatic difference in value shows why collectors and investors are carefully searching rolls, mint sets, and old collections, hoping to discover a hidden gem that qualifies as a top-grade example. The current auction market reflects growing enthusiasm for modern high-grade coinage. As new generations of collectors enter the hobby, there is increased interest in completing high-ranking registry sets of Jefferson nickels. The 1985P in near-perfect condition is viewed as a crucial piece for competitive collections. When bidding wars emerge for coins graded at elite levels, prices can rise rapidly, pushing them well beyond ordinary expectations. This steady demand signals confidence in the long-term appeal of well-preserved 1985P Jefferson nickels and highlights their rising status in today's coin market. Another reason this coin receives strong attention is accessibility combined with the possibility of high returns. Unlike ultra-rare 19th-century coins that require massive budgets, the 1985P Jefferson nickel offers collectors an exciting treasure hunt opportunity at an affordable entry point. Finding a high-grade specimen in original mint sets or sealed rolls creates a sense of discovery that fuels continued demand. Collectors appreciate that this coin represents both historical continuity and modern collectible potential, making it a powerful combination in the marketplace. For collectors interested in maximizing value, careful handling and preservation are essential. Storing coins in protective holders, avoiding unnecessary cleaning, and seeking professional grading for outstanding examples can significantly enhance market appeal. Paying close attention to strike quality, luster, and the visibility of Monticello's steps will help identify top-tier pieces. Staying informed about auction results and grading standards ensures that collectors can recognize true premium quality when they see it, giving them confidence in their investments. In conclusion, the Monticello Jefferson Nickel 5-cent 1985 with the P mint mark in very nice condition represents far more than a simple 5-cent coin. It stands as a continuation of the Jefferson legacy that began in 1938, carries the proud production mark of the Philadelphia Mint, and offers exciting opportunities in today's auction market. With strong collector demand, the potential for values in the $300,000 and even $4,000s in top grades, and growing recognition among numismatists, this coin shines as a modern treasure worth searching for. The 1985P Jefferson nickel proves that even coins from recent decades can hold impressive value when preserved with care, making it an inspiring reminder that hidden opportunities may be waiting in every collection. Next up, the 1964D Monticello Jefferson nickel instantly stands out as a powerful contender. Collectors across the United States and around the world are actively hunting for high-grade examples of this iconic 5-cent piece, especially those preserved in dazzling, uncirculated condition. The 1964D Jefferson nickel is no longer just everyday pocket change. In premium grades, it has transformed into a highly demanded collectible that can command impressive prices ranging from $600 to even $10,000. For coin enthusiasts, investors, And anyone curious about hidden treasures in U.S. coinage, this remarkable nickel represents opportunity, history, and value all in one shining piece of metal. The 1964 D. Jefferson nickel was struck at the renowned United States Mint during a historically important year in American coinage. The design itself traces its roots back to 1938, when the Jefferson nickel series was first introduced to honor America's third president, Thomas Jefferson. The year 1964 was especially significant because it marked the final year before major changes in U.S. coin production, including shifts in silver coinage and minting practices due to nationwide coin shortages. In 1964, coin production surged dramatically, and the Denver Mint worked around the clock to supply the growing demand for small change in a booming American economy. Every 1964 nickel bearing the D Mint mark carries that powerful connection to an era of rapid industrial growth and transition in the United States. The design of the 1964 D Jefferson nickel remains one of the most recognized in American history. The obverse features a refined left-facing portrait of Thomas Jefferson, capturing dignity and classical elegance. The reverse proudly showcases Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia estate, which is itself a symbol of American heritage and architectural beauty. The crisp detailing of Monticello's columns, steps, and dome becomes especially breathtaking in uncirculated condition. When a 1964 D nickel survives without wear, the full strike, original mint luster, and sharp architectural definition create a coin that looks almost like a freshly minted piece of art in top preservation states. The luster radiates beautifully under light, elevating its aesthetic appeal and collector desirability. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1964 D Jefferson nickel lies in its high-grade potential. While millions were produced, very few have survived in pristine mint state grades with flawless surfaces and strong strikes. In uncirculated grades such as MS65, MS66, and especially the elite MS67 range, demand skyrockets. Coins that display full steps on the Monticello building, where each step is clearly visible and uninterrupted, are particularly sought after by advanced collectors. These full steps examples dramatically increase desirability and elevate market value. The difference between an average uncirculated coin and a top-tier example can be extraordinary, and serious collectors actively compete for the finest certified specimens available. In today's auction market, the 1964 D Jefferson nickel in exceptional condition is recognized as a strong performer. While circulated examples remain affordable, uncirculated coins with blazing mint luster already trade in the hundreds of dollars range in higher mint state grades. When you move into the upper registry levels, MS66, MS67, and especially full steps designations, prices can rise impressively into the thousands of dollars. Auction records have demonstrated that registry quality pieces attract fierce bidding activity, with collectors determined to secure the finest available examples for their competitive sets. This intense demand continues to push values upward, making the coin a fascinating blend of affordability at entry level and serious financial potential at elite levels. Another important reason for the strong demand is the historical timing of the coin. The year 1964 marked the final mintage before the removal of silver from circulating dimes and quarters, making that entire year iconic among collectors. Although the nickel itself remained a copper-nickel composition, it is still tied directly to that transitional period in United States coin history. This connection adds historical depth and emotional appeal that fuels collector enthusiasm. As more people enter the hobby and search for meaningful coins linked to key historical moments, high-grade 1964 examples stand out as premium targets. Collector psychology also plays a powerful role in the rising demand. Many hobbyists began their coin collecting journey searching through rolls of 1960s coinage. The familiarity of the Jefferson nickel design creates nostalgia, and when collectors learn that the 1964 D in top condition can be worth hundreds or thousands of dollars, the excitement intensifies. Registry competitions among grading services have further increased the spotlight on this date, encouraging collectors to upgrade their examples to the highest grades possible. This competitive environment drives both visibility and price, reinforcing the coin's strong position in the modern marketplace. For collectors interested in pursuing this coin, focusing on quality is essential. Seek examples with original mint luster, minimal contact marks, and sharply defined details, especially on Jefferson's hair and Monticello steps. Certified coins graded by reputable third-party grading services often carry added confidence and liquidity in the resale market. Storing coins in proper holders, avoiding excessive handling, and preserving surface integrity will protect value over time. Because demand for high-grade 1964 D nickels remains strong, choosing premium condition examples can position collectors for both pride of ownership and potential long-term appreciation. The positivity surrounding the 1964 D Jefferson nickel continues to grow as more collectors recognize its combination of history, accessibility, and high-grade scarcity. It represents an exciting opportunity because it bridges the gap between common circulation issues and true high-end rarities. In lower grades, it offers an affordable entry point into classic U.S. coinage. In top grades, it stands as a trophy-level prize commanding serious auction attention. This dual nature ensures ongoing collector interest and market activity. In conclusion, the 1964 D Monticello Jefferson nickel in uncirculated condition is far more than a simple 5-cent coin. It is a shining symbol of American history, mint craftsmanship, and collector ambition. From its connection to Thomas Jefferson and Monticello to its soaring values in elite mint state grades, this coin has proven its place as a high-demand modern classic. With values reaching from hundreds into thousands of dollars for top examples, it continues to inspire excitement in auctions and private collections alike. For collectors who appreciate beauty, history, and strong market potential, the 1964 D Jefferson nickel stands proudly as a coin with enduring appeal and powerful value in today's marketplace. Next up, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5-cent 1978 with the D mint mark in very brilliant condition is one of those exciting coins that truly captures the imagination of collectors in today's action market. When we talk about hidden treasures in everyday pocket change, this coin stands out as a shining example of how an ordinary 5-cent piece can transform into a highly desirable collectible worth far more than its face value. Enthusiasts across the United States and around the world are now taking a closer look at this remarkable issue, especially examples preserved in stunning, lustrous condition. In today's competitive coin market, demand for top-grade specimens is strong, and the 1978 D Jefferson nickel is gaining serious recognition among savvy collectors who understand quality and long-term potential. To truly appreciate this coin, we must go back to its roots in the long-running Jefferson nickel series. The Jefferson nickel was first introduced in 1938, replacing the Buffalo nickel, and it features the portrait of President Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and his historic home, Monticello, on the reverse. By 1978, production of the series was handled by multiple mints, including the Denver Mint, which placed the D mint mark on coins struck there. The 1978 D nickel represents a period in American coinage when high mintages were common, yet truly exceptional, sharply struck and brilliantly preserved examples were not widely saved. This makes premium condition coins especially attractive to collectors today, as they represent the finest survivors from that year. The obverse of the 1978 D Jefferson nickel displays a refined portrait of Thomas Jefferson, originally designed by Felix Schlag, whose work has become iconic in American numismatics. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust," "Liberty," and the date 1978 frame the profile with classic balance and symmetry. The reverse showcases Monticello, Jefferson's historic Virginia estate, rendered with architectural detail and strong horizontal lines. In very brilliant condition, the coin exhibits radiant mint luster that reflects light beautifully, often with a shimmering cartwheel effect when tilted under proper lighting. This sparkling brilliance is one of the most appealing features for collectors who appreciate visual impact and originality. What truly elevates the 1978 D nickel in today's market is the combination of mint mark significance and exceptional preservation. The D mint mark signifies production at the Denver Mint, an important facility in U.S. coinage history. While millions were struck, very brilliant uncirculated examples, especially those graded at the highest mint state levels, are far less common than many people realize. Coins that retain their full strike detail, crisp lettering, clean fields, and undisturbed luster stand apart from average pieces that have experienced circulation wear. Collectors actively seek out these superior examples to upgrade their sets, driving strong demand for top-tier coins. Rarity in modern coins often centers on condition rather than mintage alone, and this is exactly where the 1978 D Jefferson nickel shines. In lower circulated grades, the coin may be common, but in elite mint state grades such as MS66, MS67, or even higher, the population becomes dramatically smaller. Coins in very brilliant condition, free from distracting marks and possessing sharp details, command significant attention in auctions. Registry set collectors, those striving to assemble the highest graded collections certified by major grading services, compete vigorously for premium examples, adding an exciting dynamic to the market. This competitive spirit directly enhances the coin's perceived rarity and overall value. In today's active coin market, values for the 1978 D Jefferson nickel in top condition can rise from the $800 into the $9,000s of dollars, depending on grade and eye appeal. While an average circulated coin may remain modest in value, a superb gem-quality specimen with exceptional brilliance and minimal surface imperfections can achieve impressive prices at auction. Coins that achieve near-perfect grades or display extraordinary luster and strike quality are especially desirable. Auction records have demonstrated that determined bidders are willing to pay strong premiums for coins that represent the absolute finest quality known, reinforcing the coin's reputation as a high-demand collectible. The growing interest in modern-era coins has also contributed positively to the 1978 D nickel's popularity. Many collectors are discovering that coins from the 1960s and 1970s, once overlooked, now offer outstanding opportunities for appreciation when preserved in pristine condition. The affordability of searching original bankrolls or mint sets adds excitement, as collectors feel the thrill of potentially uncovering a gem-quality example themselves. This sense of discovery fuels enthusiasm and keeps market activity vibrant and competitive. As more collectors focus on condition rarity, brilliant 1978 D nickels continue to gain recognition as valuable assets within the Jefferson nickel series. For collectors seeking to acquire this coin, attention to detail is key. A truly high-grade example should display strong strike detail on Jefferson's hair and the steps of Monticello, along with uninterrupted luster across both surfaces. Professional grading by respected third-party services can significantly enhance buyer confidence and marketability, especially when aiming for higher values in the hundreds or thousands of dollars. Proper storage in protective holders, low humidity environments, and careful handling ensures that the coin maintains its brilliant appearance and long-term appeal. Collectors who prioritize quality over quantity consistently achieve the most rewarding results. Another powerful factor supporting demand is the influence of online auctions and digital marketplaces, which have expanded access to high-grade coins worldwide. Serious buyers can easily compare graded populations, recent auction prices, and eye appeal factors before making a purchase. This transparency strengthens the market and often highlights the scarcity of truly exceptional examples. As collectors compete globally rather than locally, standout 1978 D Jefferson nickels in very brilliant condition can attract intense bidding activity, pushing final sale prices to impressive levels. In conclusion, the Monticello Jefferson nickel 5-cent 1978 with the D mint mark in very brilliant condition represents far more than a simple piece of pocket change. It embodies history, craftsmanship, and the enduring appeal of American coinage. In today's action-driven collector market, top-quality examples command serious attention and strong dollar values, sometimes reaching into the thousands. For dedicated collectors who appreciate condition rarity and striking luster, this coin stands as a highly demanded and exciting opportunity. With continued interest in modern high-grade coins and growing awareness among enthusiasts, the 1978 D Jefferson nickel shines as a positive and promising addition to any ambitious numismatic collection. Thanks for watching and happy selecting. Subscribe my channel, like videos, and share videos.